Welcome back to my channel. Today we will learn about the intense emotional turmoil unfolding in the world of daytime drama where family bonds are being tested and relationships strained to their breaking point. The impossible choice. The drama unfolding on our screens has reached fever pitch as Dr. Finn finds himself at a crossroads that would challenge even the strongest of men. What began as a perfect life with his beloved Steffi has transformed into a nightmare of impossible choices and devastating revelations. The once stable physician now walks a tightrope between family loyalty and moral obligation with no safety net in sight. Finn's world has been completely upended by the shocking discovery that Luna, a woman who committed unthinkable acts against his wife, is actually his biological daughter. This revelation didn't arrive gently, it crashed into his life like a wrecking ball, destroying the foundation of certainty he had built his existence upon. The timing couldn't be more catastrophic as Luna's crimes against Steffi are still fresh wounds that haven't begun to heal. The psychological burden. Consider for a moment the psychological weight Finn carries. Every medical decision he's ever made has been guided by ethics and compassion, yet now he faces a dilemma where those very principles conflict. His training taught him to heal, to save, to protect, but how does one reconcile those instincts when the person needing salvation has caused such profound harm? The internal conflict manifests in sleepless nights, distracted days, and moments of profound despair that we've watched play across his features. His colleagues have noticed his performance suffering, his focus wavering during critical moments. The man who once moved through hospital corridors with confident purpose now hesitates at every turn. Blood ties versus chosen family. The revelation about Luna has forced everyone to confront uncomfortable questions about the nature of family itself. Is blood truly thicker than water? Or do the bonds we choose to forge carry more weight than those determined by genetics? Steffi's position comes from a place of profound trauma and justified fear. Having been imprisoned and left to die by Luna's hands, her adamant rejection of any relationship with her husband's newfound daughter stems from primal self-preservation. Her nightmares continue to feature the cold walls of that cage, the uncertainty of whether she would live to see her children again. How could anyone expect her to embrace the architect of such terror? The community divide. The situation has created ripples throughout their social circle. Friends and family have taken sides, some arguing that Luna deserves a chance at redemption with her biological father's guidance, others insisting that some actions are simply unforgivable. Sunday brunches have become battlegrounds of whispered opinions and tense silences. Longtime friendships strain under the weight of divided loyalties. Even Luna's mother has emerged from the shadows, bringing with her a history that complicates matters further. Her accounts of the past contradict what Finn believed about himself, forcing him to question his own identity while simultaneously trying to determine Luna's fate. The price of compassion. Finn's natural inclination toward compassion, the very quality that made him an exceptional doctor and husband, now threatens everything he holds dear. Each moment of empathy he shows toward Luna drives a wedge deeper between him and Steffi. The medical community has always respected Finn for his ethical approach to difficult cases, but this personal crisis has become the subject of hospital gossip. Some colleagues question whether his judgment remains sound enough for him to continue practicing. Others wonder if his newfound connection to a known criminal might compromise patient trust. The legal complications. Beyond the emotional aspects, there are serious legal considerations at play. Luna faces significant criminal charges, and any attempt by Finn to intervene could be perceived as obstruction of justice. His professional license could be at risk if he's seen to be using his position to influence the legal proceedings. The district attorney has already questioned Finn's objectivity, suggesting that his testimony regarding Luna's mental state might be colored by their biological connection. This adds another layer of complexity to an already impossible situation. Marriage at the breaking point. The foundation of Finn and Steffi's marriage, built on trust, mutual respect, and shared values, now shows dangerous cracks. Their once synchronous approach to life's challenges has devolved into opposing viewpoints that seem irreconcilable. Their children sense the tension, becoming more withdrawn and anxious as the household atmosphere grows increasingly strained. Family dinners once filled with laughter now proceed in uncomfortable silence, punctuated only by requests to pass the salt or brief discussions about homework. Intimate moments lost. The physical intimacy that once characterized their relationship has all but disappeared. Nights that used to bring them closer now find them on opposite sides of the bed, backs turned, minds racing with unspoken accusations and fears. Morning routines that once flowed in perfect harmony now feel like choreographed dances between strangers, each careful not to encroach on the other's space. Friends who once envied their perfect partnership now exchange concerned glances when the couple arrives separately to social functions. The whispers have begun. Can this marriage survive? The road ahead. Whatever choice Finn makes will permanently alter the course of multiple lives. If he embraces his role as Luna's father, offering her the support and guidance she never had, he risks losing Steffi and their children. The family that has been his anchor through life's storms. If he rejects Luna to preserve his marriage, he condemns his biological daughter to face her punishment alone, potentially missing an opportunity to help her become a better person. The guilt of such abandonment might slowly poison what remains of his relationship with Steffi anyway. The uncertain future. Medical conferences that once brought professional satisfaction now serve as painful reminders of the life he might lose. Each child's milestone becomes bittersweet, shadowed by the question of whether he'll be present for the next one. Even simple pleasures like morning coffee carry the weight of impermanence. As viewers, we're left wondering if there exists any path forward that doesn't end in heartbreak. Perhaps the true test of Finn's character isn't which choice he makes, but how he handles the consequences of that choice, with dignity, with grace, with the same compassion that has defined him until now. The coming weeks will reveal whether love can truly conquer all, or if some wounds cut too deep for even time to heal. One thing remains certain, we'll be watching, hoping against hope for a resolution that brings peace to these beloved characters who have become, in many ways, like family to us all.